This is gonna be TheHyruleBard all over again. Anyways, Katie Morgan asked me, 1. Out of all the wrestling shows you watched, which ones are your favorites? I know I usually watch AAA Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor's TNA, but my favorite so far is WWE. Because WWE has a lot of great talents, great superstars, great writers, bookers, everything. They did a great job on writing the stories. This is why I stick with WWE right now, because WWE is doing a great job making a lot of money. They helped on their superstars very well. They make great talents, everything. So far, yes, I still watch WWE. They did an awesome job. Number 2, what got you into wrestling? I got into wrestling when I was 6 years old when I first watched WCW Nitro. And when I first watched WCW, they were awesome. It got me influenced of watching all the wrestlers I like Hulk Hogan, Goldberg, Diamond Dallas Page, Billy Kidman, Rey Mysterio. I mean, these wrestlers were awesome, and I got influenced of watching WCW because their talents were amazing. Then I stick with WWF in 1999 when Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker, Kane, Mankind took over. And WWF used to be awesome. That's why I stick with WWF over WCW, because WCW didn't go that well back then. That puts me into shame. And number 3, if you've seen WWE, have you seen WWE Slam City? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Yes, I did watch WWE Slam City before, and I thought it was alright. It's meant to be for a kids program, and I thought it was a good, alright joke. They have good jokes, good comedy sketches. They're alright. Well, it's a stop motion animation. It started reminding me of Robot Chicken and Mad when it comes to stop motion animation and comedy sketch. To be honest, it's for kids. I'm not into this one, but I thought it was okay, to be really honest. I hope you enjoy my Q&A, Morgan. It's time for me to go watch some more wrestling on WWE Network and watch anime on Netflix.
Hey guys, DragonCore7 here, and this is a little response to Morgan's 150 subscriber special. She's doing an audience Q&A, so she gave me 3 questions, and it's up to me to answer them all. So, here we go. Question number 1. What got you into Yu-Gi-Oh? First CJ, then Ari, and now Morgan. Okay, 3rd time's a charm. What first got me into Yu-Gi-Oh was the anime itself, which it first appeared in the Kids WB right around 2002 or 2003. I'm not too sure, I'm just too lazy to fucking look it up. So, yeah, that's what got me into the card game in general, pretty much the anime. Question number 2. Out of the Yu-Gi-Oh anime series, which ones are your favorite? Well, definitely Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds is my favorite. I'm starting to like Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, the new one that recently came out. It's pretty cool. The original will always be like one of my favorites as well. GX is pretty cool as well. Season 4 pretty much made me say, okay, it's not bad, but Zexal can go suck a dick. Question number 3. Favorite deck monsters? I'm guessing favorite monsters in general. If that's the case, Stardust Dragon and Shooting Star Dragon. Those are my favorite monsters. So I hope that answers your questions, Morgan, and congrats for reaching 150 subscribers. So until then guys, this is DragonCore7, and enjoy the rest of her video.
Hi, my name is CJ. I haven't been here in a long time. Favorite sitcoms? Friends is definitely my favorite one, and one of the more recent ones that I've watched would be See Dad Run. I think that's the name of it. I don't remember. How I Met Your Mother was one I actually wanted to get to watching, but I just never got the time to do so. If you could live in any TV show, which one would you choose? Pokemon was tempting to me at first, but then that would mean having to travel with Ash for 5,000 episodes, so that became a no. I guess the TV shows I would want to consider living in would be Cardfight Vanguard or Friends. If an alien invasion attacked, what weapon would you use to stop it? Pens, because the pen is mightier than the sword. That's fucking stupid. A giant laser cannon, like from Ender's Game.
Go for the
That's how we'd stop it. Because that kicked so much ass. Like, they only needed to fire it twice and then whoosh, boom, blow up the entire Armada, and then boom, half the planet gone. That simple.
Alrighty then, Kitty Morgan. I'm ready.
Meow.
Who inspired you to do reviews? Matthew D. Cabrera and Rebel Taxi. Are you planning to work on your Omamori Himari fan dub? Yeah, about that, there's going to be an update video about that very soon. In the meantime, that will be posted after my next A4 Adventure Time review. If you finally obtain your bacon power, who would be your first targets to take control of? And something else I don't want to read. Yeah, about that. Bacon!
So to explain, Morgan decided to do an audience Q&A video, and I've decided to participate in it. So, hence this video. So, yeah, let's get started. Her first question is, if the whole canon of our RPs became an anime series, what would be your thoughts? Well, I'd be like, holy shit! I hope I get to play the protagonist. And I'd hope to do the casting because, well, really those are the characters I created. I'll explain more in another video, so moving on. Her second question is, any commentators you find overrated and underrated? Good question. And to be honest, I find Beastly Eevee overrated. If you want to know why, watch her video on the Orion broadcast. And she did come off as homophobic, but I feel that she gets way too much attention from this. But I won't say more due to the fact that this is irrelevant. And I think we should just let this die down. And underrated, I am not really sure, so moving on. Her third and final question is, out of all the RPs video on Skype, which one is your favourite and why? Well, I like nearly all of them to be fair, and my favourite one is that when your character and my character has a baby, because sometimes I just like happy endings. Anyway, those are my answers. I hope you find them helpful, and this is David the Saviour, signing out.
Alright, Morgan, here are your answers. I told you to shoot, and you did. So, let's go. Alright, her first question is, what got you into drawing animations? I don't remember a specific cartoon that did, in fact, make me say, oh, well, you know, it's time to start making cartoons now, but I do remember watching a lot of cartoons as a kid. A lot of Nickelodeon stuff, not a small amount, but like, a lot of, I guess you could say a lot of old Cartoon Network stuff, like pre-Cartoon Network, like Hanna-Barbera and stuff like that, Warner Brothers. But what got me into making animations in general, I would have to say the people on YouTube, like, you know, most of the famous Flash animators made me, you know, think, hey, maybe I could do this and maybe get some sort of popularity, like Ego Raptor, Spaz Kid, Rice Pirate. But I think the main inspiration, the main person who got me kicked into gear into finally saying, yep, I'm making this now, is Ed's World. Especially when Ed died. That made me think, maybe if he was alive, maybe, just maybe, he would have been proud of me if I made cartoons. So I guess that's what made me want to make cartoons. And well, here's the second question. The favorite internet series from people on YouTube. I don't want to say a series, but if I had to say a channel, it would probably be Cartoon Hangover. Either that or, you know, most of the Cartoon Hangover cartoons like Bee and Puppycat. Yeah, either Bee and Puppycat or Rebel Taxi's top 10 list series things. I don't know. But, yeah, those are like my two most favorite. I think it would be a tie between those two. Her third and final question, if you have a plan for world domination, which plan would it be? I don't want to say which plan, but if I had to make up my own, I would take all the cats in the world and make sure they are all stolen from all the old ladies in the universe, and put them in helicopters, right? And make sure that they are all dropped from very high, you know, heights. And the old term, it's raining cats and dogs. Well, in this case, it's just raining cats, but whatever. People will still be stupid and panic. And once they do, it's like, you know, they'll be panicking and shit, and I don't know. I guess that'll be like the beginning of my reign of terror. And if I was ever able to, I probably would have hired some guy from Anonymous to hack into the government's computers and basically put, I don't know, porn all over it. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much what I would do for world domination. Pretty much just pull pranks on people. I guess that would be a form of world domination because, I don't know, pranks are seen as horrible, horrible things nowadays. So yeah, those are my answers to Morgan. Yeah. See ya.
Hey guys, it's Ryan here, and I'm just doing a quick video because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm really bored. So recently, Kitty Morgan hit 150 subs, which by the way, congratulations. And she wanted to do an audience Q&A. Apparently an audience Q&A is when she asks the audience questions. I've actually never heard of one of those before, but I decided to participate and she gave me 3 questions, so I guess I'm gonna answer them right now at 1 o'clock in the morning. What got you into making videos? Well, if it's videos in general...
Everybody, run away! Run away! There's a big meteorite falling from the sky! And we must run away.
Because I was really bored. If you're talking about my Let's Play videos...
Screw that, I'm making a hobbit hole.
It's because I was bored. And if you're talking about my commentaries...
Ugh, here I thought I had some time to learn about the elements of brown, but silly me, all this ridiculous drug taking has kept me from it. Legend has it that on the longest day of the 6,969th year, the sloths will aid in her escape, and she will bring about everlasting brown. I hope the princess was right. I hope it was really just an old ponytail.
Because I was bored. I don't know if you get the point yet, but I'm bored a lot. If you can have any superpowers, what would it be? Teleportation, because I'm lazy. Lazy and bored. This isn't really painting me in a positive light, is it? If someone you despise sneaks onto you, what will you do to him/her? If it's someone I despise because of something they said on YouTube, I will turn around and politely ask them to leave. If it's someone that I hate for more heinous reasons, let's just say I might have to use that baseball bat and or BB gun that I leave next to my desk all the time. Anyway, that's all the questions, so, yeah. I think I'm gonna go to bed. Night!
Hey, what's up? It's Duke86fan, and Kitty Morgan is doing an audience Q&A until my sister's birthday, ironically. So, what I'm supposed to do is actually answer 3 questions that she gives me, unlike regular Q&As where I ask her a question. Well, let's get on with it. She asks, I recall you used one of the Muppets as your avatar. Not use. I am still using it. What are your favorite Muppet movies and why? In my opinion, the best would be the 2011 remake. The story is nice, the acting is amazing, especially with Amy Adams. The characters are always likable, I mean my avatar's in it, and the ending is good if you forget that the credits exist. What got you into reviewing? I actually did not have any influences that got me into it, it was more just me doing random stuff. I didn't really like the review I did, and I'm getting back into more making commentaries and reviews, since I'm not the best with reviewing, that's all. Favorite YouTubers and why? I don't really have a favorite, but I do have definite favorites. Nerdcube, Akroloff, the BOP, Swoozy Has, and also sometimes a Solieri. I like them all, but none of them actually stands out as my favorite, though if I would, I'd say Nerdcube. So, that's essentially it. Hope she enjoys it, and, well, that's it. I hopefully will make a commentary in the near future.
Hello guys, Evan here, and today I'm basically going to do, a little unscripted video, because Kitty Morgan has a Q&A up. It's actually a rather different Q&A. The funny thing is, she's the one that asks you questions, and I got a couple questions from her, so let's get this started. So, the first question she asked me was, what got you into being on YouTube? Well, what got me into being on YouTube was basically me just watching a bunch of videos and getting inspired by ranters and commentators and like a bunch of people. Like, I wanted to express my opinion as well, just like a lot of people obviously want to do. But what really got me into being on YouTube was that I wanted to make myself known. I wanted my opinions out there so that, like, there wasn't just one person that knew my opinion, and that would be me. I wanted everyone around the world to know my opinion and other people's opinions and meet new people, and it's been a great experience being on YouTube, like a really great experience, and I'm happy I made the channel because I met a lot of great people. I've met a lot of very nice people, and it's just been a really great experience for me. The second question she asked me, besides Team Fortress 2, what other video games are you into? Well, that is going to be an extremely long one, but currently I'm working on like Sonic Adventure 2. I like the No More Heroes series. I'm into a lot of video games. I was just mentioning the notable ones, but there is a lot of them I like, and I don't want to list them all because that would probably make this video a 70-minute long video because I play a lot of video games. But anyways, this next question is actually one that, like, it took me a while to think about because who inspired me to do commentaries? Well, because of my young-sounding voice, I wasn't really enthused to do commentaries at first. It didn't seem like something I would do, but I ended up doing it, and let's just say I like commentating. And the people who got me into commentating, well, basically the people, like, that I watched that I really like were, people like Sonic Orbital 1 and Entertainment, you know, the stock commentators you go to get the good stuff from. I don't know. But anyways, I'm thankful that you asked me these questions, Morgan, and I've got to thank you for that. I'll see you guys next time, and once again, thank you, Kitty Morgan, for asking me questions.
Hello everyone, this is Hyrule here, and I am participating in Morgan's audience Q&A. She asked me 3 questions, and I'm going to do my best to answer them. So, here we go. Number 1. What got you into doing Let's Plays? Let's see. I was inspired to do Let's Plays by Nintendo Capri Sun, Chugga Conroy, Deranged Band, 666, the Heartless 666. I was inspired by him. Mostly him. He was the first guy that I ever watched do Let's Plays. And, you know, at first I didn't call them Let's Plays. I called them walkthroughs. But they really weren't walkthroughs because it wasn't me going through the game 100%. It was just me playing the game. So then I decided to call them Let's Plays. And around the time I thought Let's Plays and walkthroughs were the same, but now I know they are completely different things. Because a walkthrough is basically you going through the game 100%. Not missing everything, just beating the game 100%, and a Let's Play is just you playing the game while doing commentary. So yeah, those were the guys that inspired me to do Let's Plays, and that's why I'm doing Let's Plays now. Okay, her second question she asked me is, are you willing to do more videos of you reading more creepypasta? I've been asked this a lot, and I don't know, I really don't. I mean, I'm not going to say no, because I really enjoyed doing that creepypasta video last year, the Skyward Sword creepypasta that I decided to type up. It took me a while to type it up, and it was something that me and my friend worked on together. I may do some creepypastas, some of my own that I wrote. Maybe in the future, who knows. Right now I want to focus on my reviews and Let's Plays. So, yeah, maybe in the future, Morgan. And the last question she asked me is, how did you came up with your username? Okay, of course, the Hyrule part, you know, it's from The Legend of Zelda. It's the place where the Legend of Zelda series is set. Hyrule, the Hyrule field, Hyrule, you know, that's the land where Zelda is set. And the Bard part, when I was a kid, I used to love playing Dungeons and Dragons. It's one of my favorites RPGs of all time. I used to do it all the time with my friends. We'd go to each other's house and play the Dungeons and Dragons games. There's one game that I highly recommend you play, and that is Heroes Quest. And that is if you're wanting to get into Dungeons and Dragons, that would be the perfect game to start out with. Don't take my word for it. You can also look at reviews and everything on that board game. It's very easy to set up, you know, it's really easy to get into Dungeons and Dragons. It's the best way to do, so yeah. That's basically it. Thank you, Morgan, for allowing me to participate in this audience Q&A. So, yeah.
I don't know. Everyone on Pop and Maxim Baddy. The best thing ever is like Blue Core Studios Sonic movie. And if you're, yeah, it's about the best movie ever because it's so bad. It's horrendous. It's disgusting.
Hey guys, this is my response to Katie Morgan's audience Q&A, and she asked me 3 questions, so let's get this started. 1. Favorite video games and why? Well, I guess the Mega Man games because they're very fun and challenging, and I love the level designs, and I just love platform shooting. Number 2, if you were trapped on an island, which 3 items would you have? I guess a knife, a fishing rod, and a canteen or something that carries water. And I recall that you Sonic Hedgehog as that part. What first got you into the franchise? Well, I don't exactly remember the first Sonic game I've ever played, but to answer your question, I guess Sonic 1. I mean, it wasn't the first Sonic game I ever played, but it sure as hell did get me into the franchise. But anyway, those are my answers, and thanks for asking me these questions. Happy 150 subscribers. Goodbye.
You know, I never thought I'd be another part of one of these audience Q&As, but I decided to. Kitty Morgan has reached 150 subscribers and is doing an audience Q&A, and I have decided to take part in it. So, I am now going to answer the questions that she asked me. Question number 1. What got you doing in the Let's Plays? Well, I wanted to try my hand at something new because I was getting bored of commentaries. Keep in mind this was before I quitted commentaries, but yeah. I was getting bored with it so far and I wanted to try something else, so yeah, I tried Let's Play because I thought, hey, why not do gameplay? Because I like doing that. Anyways, number 2, favorite shows from your childhood. Life and Times at Juniper Lee, Megas XLR, and dang it, I forgot the third one though. But mainly those two. Oh, and yeah, I remember the third one now. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX and the old school Yu-Gi-Oh! And finally, do you have a favorite animal? If yes, what is it? Why, I don't have a specific favorite animal. I'm more of a tie between a jaguar and a cheetah. A cheetah because they're fast, and a jaguar because they can be deadly. Well, I think I've said what I need to say. I hope you enjoyed that. And, welp, thanks for watching.
Besides Super Smash Bros., what other video game franchises am I into? Battletoads, Toho, Mega Man, Pokemon, Mario, Sonic, you name it, it's in there. Favorite Let's Players? Proton John SA, Psychedelic Eyeball, Super Genius, Retsupre. Favorite flavor of cake or pie? I don't care about cake or pie if you were wondering.
Fuck you, Morgan. Fuck you. Nah, I'm just kidding. Apparently I'm joining Kitty Morgan's shitty Q&A thing. I'm only saying it's shitty just to sound edgy and shit. So yeah, I'm gonna answer her shitty 3 questions. Question 1, what first got you into first-person shooter games? Playing Serious Sam the Second Encounter, the HD version. I fucking love the game. That was fun as hell. Then I moved on to Doom 2, and yeah, the rest is history. Mostly in the PC crowd, and it's first-person shooters pretty much got me into PC gaming in general. Question 2, other than FPS games, what other types are you interested in? RPGs, mostly action type. Beat 'em ups, hack and slash, third-person shooters, killing giant monster genres, stealth games, RPG shooters, And that's about it. What got you into using that username? I meant after it used to be Serious Hedgehog Co. I just thought Serious Hedgehog Co. sounded really stupid, so I decided to change it to Lord Chaos, because, I don't know. I kind of want to change it to Serious One, just because it just sounds better in my opinion. But anyhow, that's all my questions and shit, and peace out, bitches.
Okay, let me see what her questions are. Question number 1. Which video game series, if you could be in any of them, would you be in? That really depends if you're going to be equipped for it or not. If you are going to be equipped for battle, then I would do Metroid, but if you're not, I'd do Pokemon, because you could be any person, and you could just go to a mart and buy a Pokeball with a bit of money, catch one, and catch a Pokemon, and then you won't be completely defenseless. You can actually battle if you are in trouble. Okay, question number 2. What got you so interested in Zelda? Well, I was at my friend's house, and we were playing the N64, my friend Tom. He had 4 games: GoldenEye, Jet Force Gemini, the original Super Smash Bros., and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. We played the other 3, but I asked if I could play Ocarina of Time, and I literally just got mesmerized in the entire world of Hyrule right there. I mean, it was amazing, and then I started playing Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess for both GameCube and Wii, Skyward Sword, and I'm awaiting Hyrule Warriors and the actual Zelda Wii U. Alright, question number 3. What's your favorite creepypasta? If you saw my previous video with Shinana Forever, you would know what it is. Giving up? Alright, I'll tell you. My favorite creepypasta is Ben Drowned, because it was the first ever creepypasta that I read that had immediate proof. I mean, yeah, we know Lost Silver, Sonic EXE have their games, and we have Slenderman and The Rake that have their alternate reality games, Everyman Hybrid and Marble Hornets. But Ben was the one that I found that immediately had proof shown without a long wait just to stall for time to prove that it's real. It was right there immediately saying, hey, the weird events are happening, and if you don't believe me, here's video proof. Plus, I just got done playing Majora's Mask on the Virtual Console on the Wii right before I read that. Unfortunately, I appear to be out of questions here, but it's okay. I know there's probably a limit, and Morgan can upload all questions, a lot of questions. So, for here now, this is AgenticemanRS signing off.
Well, shall we? Medic!
Question 1. Any new characters you'd like to appear in the new Smash Bros? Well, considering I won't be getting it since I don't want a Wii U, I really don't have anyone in mind. If you can destroy a zombie horde, which weapon will you use? I'd possibly summon Meteor, or use the BFG 9000. If you can be in any video game, which one will it be? Whilst I do have some kind of grasp of things such as action script to an extent, RPG Maker VX, I really haven't thought about this one, but it kind of depends on what game it is, really.
Hey, I'm DustinMakesVids here to answer 3 of K. Morgan's questions. So yeah, question 1, favorite animals? Well, that would be foxes, dragons, and wolves. Question 2, what's that one song that gets stuck inside your head? Well, a lot of songs do. Japanese anime music, UK music. A lot of songs get stuck in my head for some strange reason, but yeah. Question 3, what is one of your favorite Pokemon from each generation? Well, first generation, Dragonite hands down. As for Generation 2, I really like Shiny Yeagy due to a pink and white color scheme, and yeah, pink is one of my main favorite colors, but yeah. Well, there are pink covered Pokemon Generation 1, but those, I just don't like the art style. Then, come on, Jigglypuff, like a cool ball and stuff, but yeah, I didn't like the art style. But I do like Generation 1, but back on topic, Generation 3, I really do like Gardevoir, but I really like Jirachi and Quasar, but if I had to pick one, Jirachi. Generation 4, yeah, Shaman, but I really do like, I like Shaman more in the Sky form, but yeah. And Generation 5, now, I really like Victini and Keldeo, but I like Keldeo more. And Generation 6, Sylveon, hands down. So yeah, I hope I answered your question. Thank you for giving me your question, and have a nice day, and God bless.
To answer your first question, who inspired me to make videos? There have been a lot of people back then, such as, well, let me try to think. There was Demetrius96, Shade, then there was Kudu, and then there was 12 Game Champ 21. That was initially, for making sprite videos, making my YouTube account and such. There were others like Crystal. Yeah. So that kind of it goes in there. Second question, favorite weapon of choice and why? That's a bit of a tough one because I have a lot of weapons of choice because I've played a lot of Call of Duty, a lot of first-person shooters. But if I had to say, let me see. I'm gonna go with the more modern weapons, like Modern Warfare 2, 3, all those. I guess one of them would be an M4A1 red dot sight and full metal jacket, along with a AA12 full metal jacket, and there's also going to be the ACR with a full metal jacket. I like the full metal jacket on all my weapons. It's effective. And, those are just some examples. And now the last question, 3. What got you into doing Let's Plays? There have been some inspirations, such as Zonic and Tails Prowl Rules is back. Those two guys, I respect them, I like them. They're my inspiration for my Let's Plays. Just with commentary alone, yeah, they're my inspiration. And then, as for other Let's Plays, such as, well, I don't know. It's just like those two are just my main influences for getting into Let's Plays, and then I guess it's on my own accord as well, with just Call of Duty Let's Plays, with my Modern Warfare 2 one, and soon I think I'm going to be doing another game. It's a PSP one, but, with the Let's Plays, yeah, those are my two inspirations. Sonic T Hedgehog and Tails Prowl Rules is back. Those two guys, I'd die for them. They're my inspiration. They got me into this thing, and, I do not regret a single thing of it. It's what got me out of the rut of the sprite videos initially. I just needed another way out.
And that's all of the auditions for this audience Q&A. I just want to say thank you to those who subscribed to me and those who participated in this. However, there was only one audition left with KnightKombat71, but when I was in a Skype call with Evan, Dustin, and the other person who I don't even know yesterday, they told me that it's not exactly the real KnightKombat71, but I'm not going to tell you what the person of that account really is. Also, I really apologize for those who didn't edit out the 1-second pauses, loud music, and other stuff that needs to be edited. But if I didn't put the subtitles for a few of them that I can't even understand, don't say I didn't add them throughout the text. And oh my god, I can't believe my own audience Q&A is more longer than CJ's and Ariana's audience Q&As. With that out of the way, this is Kitty Morgan signing out, and I'll see you guys later. Meow. See ya.